Hey, what's happening? This is your boy Mike Williams, MikeWilliamsPro.com, and I'm asking a real question. You know, if family means that much to us, why would we continue to struggle? Why would we continue to put ourselves through the pain of not having enough? Why would we continue to put ourselves through that pain of each and every week trying to figure it out, right? Trying to figure out how to make something out of nothing, you know, as opposed to discovering a new skill, right? Finding a new skill, developing a new skill set that's going to allow me to not struggle anymore. Will it be overnight? No, it won't be overnight, but at least I'll be working towards something that will have the ability to give me more, right? Money is not everything, but it's very helpful, right? It's not everything, but it's extremely helpful. And honestly, it's about as important as oxygen. When you don't have it, right, it hurts. You know what I'm saying? And I know what that was. I know what that's like, right? To not have enough and constantly struggle. And even when I started this online marketing journey, I didn't have it, right? But I figured out how to get it. And I learned that skill set every single day until it gave me the results I was looking for. And if more people would have that philosophy that, you know, that they're coming to something and say, I don't know everything, but I'm willing to learn, right? I'm willing to work at it. You know, we go to work, right? We go to 9 to 5 and we go there like clockwork every day, every week, every month. We get there on time. We clock out on lunch on time. We come back from lunch on time. We leave on time. We get to bed on time, right? And that type of discipline can create you a lot more in a different vehicle, okay? Our 9 to 5s, right? They only have the capacity to pay us a certain amount of money, right? We signed the dotted line and we said, hey, this is what I'm worth, man. You gonna pay me $15 an hour? All right, that's all I'm worth. Cool. I'm gonna sign the dotted line. Or $50,000 a year. That's what you're gonna pay me. All right, cool. I'm gonna sign the dotted line. And you signed up for that. You signed up for it. And now you don't have the capacity to make any more than what you signed up for, right? You could, as hard as you work, you can work 3-4 times as hard as the next guy. But in the end of 2 weeks, y'all both go home with the same paycheck, right? Because the job doesn't have the capacity to give you any more than what you already signed up for. When you put yourself in a position to create a profit, right? You put yourself in a position to be a salesman or woman, and you learn how to utilize the internet to do it. It becomes really cool, because I've seen a lot of people who aren't salesmen and women make a good amount of money with internet marketing, because a lot of the things that we do is simply advertising, learning how to use different forms of advertising online to sell different products, programs, and services. And most of the time when sales happen, I'm not physically involved, right? I'm not knocking on nobody's door. I am not cold calling. I'm not doing meetings or anything of that nature. We're simply advertising, getting people to see websites, and people like what they see, they get started, right? Very simple concept. But people are so afraid of the unknown. They're so afraid of what they don't know, right? But then in the end of the day, do you really not know it? You're on the internet every day. Every day. Some of you are watching me live right now. Some of you are watching the recording. You're on the internet every single day. Now, instead of being a consumer of information, now it's time for you to be a producer of information and allow people to get involved with, you know, whatever you're involved in, blah, 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 blah. But you're on the internet every day, right? So let's figure out a way to make the internet make you money, right? We pay our phone bills, we pay our cable bills, so we can get the internet to do what with it, right? To watch a whole bunch of political nonsense that nobody really cares about, right? To get involved in a whole bunch of political conversations or drama about celebrities that really nobody really cares about, because as soon as they turn off their cell phone, as soon as they turn off the internet, they got to go back to their world, their real world, and deal with the mess that they're dealing with. So I'd rather use the internet to, number one, inspire and uplift. I'd rather use the internet to create an income for myself, right? I'd rather use the internet to help me build a legacy for my family. The internet has allowed me to get speaking gigs, to meet so many people across the world that have the same philosophy as I do. They don't want to struggle no more. They're tired of struggling. They want to do something different. They want to be better. They want to get more out of life. Like, you ever really think about, where you live, right? Where you live, wherever you are, wherever you're from. And if you're someone who's never traveled before and you're like, yo, I've never been any further than this city. I've never been any further than this state, right? Some people have never left the country. And there's so many beautiful things that we can get exposed to and see. But that requires what? Having a little bit of money. And the only way we're going to earn the money that we need to do things like that, right, or buy that house or buy that dream car or whatever the case may be, the only way we're going to be able to do things like that is if we put ourselves in a position to learn a skill set that's going to allow us to make more money. In the end of the day, you can do what you're doing now, right, but it's going to still give you the same result. Nothing's ever going to change. Right? Until you change, until your vehicle change in which you create, save, and make money, until that changes, right? Nothing is going to change. No vehicle, nothing's going to change in your life, right? Even my Christian folks, you can go to the church every Sunday and you can pray and you can pray and you can pray, but unless you, right, start to give God something to actually work with that has the ability to yield you more results, it ain't gonna happen for you, right? So you're gonna keep doing the same cycle. I've seen people go to church for hundreds of years and they're still in the exact same place they were when they first walked in the door, because they aren't mentally changing, right? Everything's not drastically changing as far as and I'm just talking about as far as increasing their income. Like, your life can definitely change, your attitude and perspective, all that can change. But we're talking about putting yourself in a better financial situation. The only way that's going to happen is if you put yourself in a vehicle and you're giving him something to work with that allows you to yield better results. If you say, hey, God, help me get an increase at my job. If your job can only allow you to get a 25-cent raise or a dollar raise or a promotion that's going to give you an extra maybe $10,000 a year, whatever the case may be, that's all that vehicle will allow you to get. And that will be your increase. But when your vehicle changes and that vehicle allows you to create unlimited income, right, based on your work, your work ethic, based on your ability to learn, based on your ability to apply the skill set, that drastically changes your income, not everything else that people fuss and riff about and so forth and so on. But anywho, if you're digging what I'm saying, I want you to like this video. I want you to share this video. Just simply comment below. You want to know exactly what I'm doing? Cool. You probably already got an inbox from me. Go into your inbox and read the content. Visit the website. Check out what we're doing. We're helping a lot of people every day. A lot of people's lives are being changed every single day because they are willing to take the necessary steps that's required, right, to take the leap to learn a new skill set to be successful, right? Point blank, period. That's all it is. This is your boy, Mike Williams. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.